Ciao a tutti, sono sempre io, Mat10, e oggi continuiamo la missione insieme a vestale delle nuvole. Il video è anche arrivato alla
Just help
54.
climb already!
Here.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased. It periodically releases a soft breeze, which soothing agitation and anxiety.
Whoa, what a cool gadget! We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and said,
How preposterous. Had you and I, we Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves.
Paimon thinks she can.
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full.
Oh, Paimon can feel what you mean!
And you and I. It appears she has already.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. The you.
Non voglio dire una cavolata, ma mi sembra che lei abbia parlato con lei da giovane. Mi sembra.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Granny! Granny?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have returned.
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? You already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything. Granny, please don't cry. Oh, don't worry, my dear child. I'm so sorry, everyone. It's all come back to me now.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your
No, it's okay. Shuyu, everyone. Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened? I know, dear child. Some time ago,
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Joyun?
I am in truth not a human being.
Non sono umana?
My real form, one that I held
di una
for
gru
centuries.
selvatica?
I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed.
50 years ago?
That's right. Master regaled me with many. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of, but I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years. And if I.
Oh no. So that was.
Was it because of. Indeed. I fell in love. Though he was human, although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away.
Oh no.
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from along with my memories as a crane. I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time.
Granny! What's What's wrong?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? T-pill master. Don't tell me. Back then, that
Mercante
merchant
delle
was
ore in
actually...
realtà.
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's...
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world,
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. One found you with such ease every time.
Oh, wait! Paimon's confused.
Ah, io sono d'accordo con Paimon. Non ci capisco nulla.
So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened?
Perhaps it is...
Forse ora potremmo entrare nel genio. Non so minimamente come ci siamo entrati. E allora potremmo provare la signorina Shanion. Lui deve un po' a guardarla. Ovviamente uso un catalizzatore. Questa qua è la sua cosa. Ah, arto di base è at. Pensavo un po' più utile come arma, tipo non so, maestria elementare. 112 e 33, quindi... Allora, il ruolo principale di Shinion dovrebbe essere support, penso. Però con la burst cura anche. Ah, è un set strano. Dovrebbe essere di Fontaine. Deve essere a Fontaine. Ah, quindi c'ha questo lei. Sì, comunque come personaggio mi piace molto Cloud Retainer, Shanion. Poi con la skill vola.
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger,
Comunque la vorrei
one
tanto
set out
avere,
to bring
Shanion.
you to your senses.
La prima volta che l'ho provato ho detto wow che bella. E poi la burst praticamente come quella di Shao. Posso saltare molto in alto e fare gli attacchi in salto. Mi sembra che cura e fa anche un po' da support Shanion, se non sbaglio. Andiamo avanti.
In truth, one had more than a few, but soon one came to appreciate the devotion, unwilling to begrudge someone of such, wishing to grant you a life without regrets. One gathered as for how to deliver the medicine. After much, one took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire.
Ma c'è baffi.
Only after meticulous scrutiny did one find, as one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. One was quite torn. Should all of you should have been lost. Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, to see you happy. Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. When one asked you why,
Ok, quindi l'erone è stata
apparently you believed that one
Hyundai.
could not possibly. One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood
Questa qua
before you
penso proprio che
devoid of
sia
any
vestale
other
delle nuvole,
coloring.
la riconosco da questo coso che ha qua. E anche dagli occhi. Questo qui sarebbe Shanion versione Gru.
It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, you end up perhaps.
Ah, ok, quindi vedete, ha accettato una parte del dominio. Cioè, non è stata stra difficile, però c'è stata.
Now all has been revealed. One has always viewed you as a Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who.
Master, I must ask. If you found me all...
One has never regarded your action when it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest. It is the response. 'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name and. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode.
Thank you.
One expects you too have 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by...
So,
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one
Quindi
day.
ritornerà una gru.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Master, I don't know how I could possibly repay your kind.
Granny? Please don't leave, okay?
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and...
I promise, Granny.
Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but... That's a good girl. Even though we won't see each other for a little...
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll...
That's a good girl. I'm so sorry, Master.
You.
Let her be. At her age, crying. Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax.
Adesso ci sarà una caccia veramente bellissima.
I always believed we would see each other again, that our days of separation would finally end, and all my troubles would be behind me. If only things could stay this way forever.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up. Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Bene, allora come cutscene è stata veramente... Sto vedendo come cutscene è stata veramente bellissima. Tanto non sta sognando il cibo. Alza un po' più il volume dei dialoghi. Spero che per voi non sia un problema. Non tramite Genshin, ma tramite OBS.
Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now?
Spero che così vada bene.
Oh. Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a...
Madam Adeptus?
Oh, Shuyu, you're awake.
I feel a little bit, Madam Adeptus. Could I,
Oh, and have you reason?
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong, but even though Granny lost her memories, I could become a cool Adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of...
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no...
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus.
Shuyu, Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter... If you join them, you'll never enjoy One-Min Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats.
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, that is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsong?
One has never concerned oneself with the location, yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. Why are you all so silent?
Paimon is, just a bit shocked.
One has precious little time to squander. One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it. So, when can we...
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure. One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock.
Seems like you've really thought of everything. Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspensus somnium mechanism as a souvenir? Anytime you should feel...
Awesome! Thanks! Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him? Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you.
D'ora in poi
Your concerns are excessive and
Shanyun
unfounded.
abiterà nel
This is but a
porto di
simple
Libe.
collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is
E d'ora
hardly
in poi
necessary.
questa carta che vedete sarà la casa di Shanyun.
To be quiet, in what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than every... I have to be careful, yes.
We're here, Cloud. Miss Shanyun.
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares. I'll have you know, these items have remained...
Several hundred?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms.
Yep, they've definitely...
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that...
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then. Traveler, Paimon.
Master! Oh, it's you two again. Hello.
Carino il nuovo abito di Shuyu.
Shuyu! You got a new...
Mm-hmm. Master me...
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Do I know how to make...
Master, I brought in most of my stuff.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably, sort...
It appears my young apprentice... Now, this expert you mentioned...
Soon. Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhang Li, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all
Zhang
manner
Li.
of valuables and antiques. Mr. Zhang Li, this is Miss Shen Yun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of
Ovviamente loro si
valuables I
conoscono.
mentioned earlier.
Una cosa che ancora non ho capito è se Rex Lapis, che sarebbe Zhongli, o Morax, come volete chiamarlo, sia un Adeptus oppure no, però non lo so. Quindi c'è comunque che si conoscono. Rex Lapis, Morax e Shannon. Cioè Rex Lapis e Morax sono la stessa persona, solo che si può chiamare in diversi modi. Appunto Zhongli sarebbe Morax.
If it isn't Miss Shenyun.
Zhongli
It has been
appunto come
quite some
Shannon
time since our
è
last
appunto
meeting.
una
What a
persona
serendipitous
potente
reunion.
e famosa, però in incognito, ecco. Perché appunto lui è Rex Lapis, solo che la gente non lo sa. Come Venti e Barbatos, però non è che tutta Mossad lo sa.
Indeed, most.
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days.
Huh. So you...
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware...
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail.
Why, you flatter me, Miss...
Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this you two already knew each other, and you seem...
A preposterous accusation.
Miss Shenyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honest...
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself? I deeply apologize for doubting you. So,
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this.
All right. Since I hired you, then in that case, Miss Shenyun, I'll take the lot. However...
The Northland Bank?
I fear people...
Zhongli!
My friends,
We've been great!
my days have been quite pleasant as well. As for you, Miss Shenyun,
I must say, the name Shenyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you.
whatever for. Am I not a
Well, alas, refer...
It would seem that you have...
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and set this city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to...
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what's...
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer.
Oh? What a...
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too...
Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, trip. One has already passed word to Shenhe Ganyu to make a reservation.
It should be a...
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhang.
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Nice to meet you too, Miss.
That should be everyone, right?
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after.
That sounds rather implausible. Although with...
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
Mille miglia di luna, missione completata. Posso fare una pull forse? No, nemmeno una. Mannaggia. Vabbè. Allora, come missione è stata bellissima. Non dico che sia delle mie storie preferite, però è veramente bellissima. Comunque come cutscene, quella lì di prima dei Terelumin che si ritrovano, bellissima. Allora, non potete avere altro da dire. Abbiamo fatto le missioni insieme a Shanyun. E niente, ad Astra Bisoske.